Nigeria's Vice President Shatima in Côte d'Ivoire for swearing in of President-elect Alassane Ouattara for a fourth term. Plus, Ooni of Ife installs Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu as Yeye Asiwaju of Ife.
This is NTA News 24.
Hello and thank you for joining us on the news at 11 on NTA News 24. My name is Justin Bemunyi. The federal government has reportedly secured the release of 100 school children abducted from St. Mary's Private Catholic Primary and Secondary School, Papiri, in Agwara local government area, Niger State. NTA correspondent in New Busa got these pictures in Wawa town, and children were reportedly conveyed in vehicles with an inscription of the Office of National Security Advisor. Information is, however, still sketchy. Now, when the news broke that the government of Benin has foiled following what the Beninese government described as a coup attempt to overthrow the democratically elected administration, Musa Valley reports that it was a group of soldiers that earlier seized control of the national television station to announce the dissolution of the government.
On Sunday morning, the people of Benin woke up to a security situation in Cotonou, the capital city of the Republic of Benin. A faction of soldiers seized the national state television station and announced the overthrow of President Patrice Talon and the dissolution of the government in what appeared to be a bold coup attempt. The group, identifying itself as the Military Committee for a Foundation, also ordered the closure of Benin's borders, signaling a potential lockdown amid the uncertainty. A few hours later, the presidency announced that the situation was under control as security forces had overpowered the mutineering soldiers. The country's Minister of Interior, Alassane Seidu, confirmed that loyal elements of the Beninese military, adhering to their oath and republican principles, had regained full control of the situation. The government urged the citizens to remain calm and continue their normal day activities, stating that the situation was now under complete control. No further details about the identity or motives of the mutineers, nor about possible arrests, have been disclosed at this stage. Reports indicate that the country's borders remain open and citizens are going about their normal businesses. Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
And the federal government of Nigeria has strongly condemned the attempted unconstitutional change of government in the Republic of Benin in the early hours of Sunday, 7th December 2025. A statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stressed that this act represents a direct assault on democracy and the will of the Beninese people, while affirming Nigeria's stance with Benin, and commend the swift action of the Beninese authorities in defending their constitutional order, whose professionalism decisively repelled the coup attempt and guaranteed the president's safety. Nigeria reiterated that unconstitutional changes of government are unacceptable and undermine regional stability as well as progress. Therefore, the federal government is calling on ECOWAS, the African Union, and the international community to jointly uphold democratic principles. The Nigerian government is also urging all parties in Benin to remain calm, uphold the rule of law, and pursue peaceful dialogue. Nigeria reassured Benin of its full support as brothers and partners in deepening democracy and ensuring lasting peace and prosperity for West Africa. Meanwhile, Vice President Kashim Shettima has arrived in Abidjan, the capital of Côte d'Ivoire, representing President Bola Tinubu to attend the inauguration of the president-elect Alassane Ouattara. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibila reports that the Vice President Shettima arrived Felix the Felix International Airport in Abidjan. He was received by the Côte d'Ivoire's Prime Minister Robert Bougue-Mambe, the Chargé d'Affaires Embassy of Nigeria in Côte d'Ivoire, Item Agbama, and other senior government officials. President Ouattara was re-elected for a fourth term in office on October 25, 2025, as President of Côte d'Ivoire, a West African country that shares cordial diplomatic ties with Nigeria. Both nations collaborate significantly with ECOWAS and the African Union on security, trade and development, formalized by a binational commission and numerous agreements covering areas like anti-trafficking, agriculture and digital economy. With strong informal trade and a significant Nigerian diaspora in Côte d'Ivoire, fostering deep bilateral economic and social connections. The Vice President is expected back in Abuja at the end of the inauguration. Now, on a positive development, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has been installed as the first ever Yeye Asiwaju Oodua. The title was conferred on her by the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oba Eniton Adeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, in recognition of her numerous contributions to uplifting the society. The new Yeye Asiwaju Oodua expressed gratitude to the revered monarch for finding her worthy of the title, with a pledge to sustain her transformative interventions for the good of the nation. The ceremony, which is one of the highlights of the 10th coronation anniversary of the Oni of Ife, attracted dignitaries from different parts of the country, including wife of the Vice President, Nana Shatima, former First Lady, Dame Patience Jonathan, and traditional rulers led by the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammadu Sa'ad Abubakar III. Now, the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Nyesom Wike, is to be honored with the Nigeria Infrastructure Minister of the Year award by inhabitants of the Federal Capital Territory over the huge contributions of his administration to the development of outer city districts and satellite towns in Abuja. The statement by Peter Samuel Aye, the Secretary General of the Karubagi Development Association, said FCT indigenes had never witnessed such huge infrastructure developments all at once in the areas, and decided to honor the minister. The event will take place on Saturday, 13th December 2025 at the Jumai Aduda Town Hall in Karu District, Abuja. The event will also feature the public lecture on FCT 2026 election to be delivered by Nigeria's former ambassador to Gambia, Ayuba Jacob Ngbako, including a scholarship award for indigent people and empowerment scheme for Karu Chiefdom residents. Notable projects mentioned include the rehabilitation of the Nyanya Karu to Karshi, completed Kugbo Bus Terminal, Kugbo International Market, and award of contracts for the reconstruction of Karu Township roads, including the contract for the Karu Water Supply Project, among others. And the Federal Road Safety Corps says no stone will be left unturned to ensure that before, during, and after the Yuletide is hitch-free. Every effort is already in top gear in the regard. National Coordinator, Federal Road Safety Corps, Special Marshal Usman Adaji, reiterated this at the Thanksgiving service of the FRSC Special Marshal FCT Command in Abuja. Yemi Ajay has the details.
Thanksgiving not only at the National Mosque in Abuja, but in the church as well, to appreciate God for protection of lives and property throughout the year. An opportunity as well to intimate the people on road safety, especially the last month of the year, which usually experiences crescendo of activities and high volume of vehicular movements across the country.
We need everybody to be safe. As we journey this December, please be the advocate of safety. You can always talk to somebody and say, look, you need to be safe. So if all of us are safe, we'll be happy. and of course the country will be blessed.
Efforts of including more prominent Nigerians in the fold in order to expand their voices across board on road safety. The senior pastor of Foursquare Church, Asokoro, was inducted as a honorary FRSC Special Marshal, a step believed to bring the voices closer to the people on essence of safe driving.
If all of us follow the rules and the guide of the road won't have issues, don't overload your vehicle, don't overspeed, don't pick that call while you are driving. If you must drink anything while driving, drink only water. And that's what we became them over the years. If you do all of these things, you will stay safe.
Safety should be primary. Safety, because it takes a man that arrives home safely to be welcomed by his family. So be conscious of your next neighbor, the next person driving on the road. Respect the road signs and rules and regulations.
As the year winds down, these sets of people are mindful that more responsibilities rest on their shoulders to ensure sanity on the highways with no excuse of failing. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
Now, the leadership of Accord says the party has enjoyed unprecedented stability, growth and cohesion that have revived structures, energized the base and built a platform that is now discussed nationwide with admiration and regard. And this was as the party's National Executive Committee meeting in Abuja. Timothy Yusuf reports that it is the first National Executive Committee meeting of the party since its National Convention of July 2024. National Chairman of the party, Maxwell Ngbudem, noted that Accord is now repositioned as a strong, respected, and rising force in Nigeria's political landscape.
We took it upon ourselves as a committee to, tackle the FCT election head-on. Everybody was in Abuja. It's supposed to be an FCT matter, but we decided to take it up because that election is dear to us. Because FCT election is the only election that INEC himself conducts, and we know the outcome of elections from the states, such as the state elections. But the FCT election is always different. And we sort of believe that if we do what we're supposed to do as a party, we can win the election. And we have started, and we're going to win that election.
Accord, he emphasized, has no faction anywhere, neither at the national nor at the state levels, therefore remains one united, indivisible family, firmly guided by its ideology of oneness and progress. This is the latest of the news at 11 on NTA News 24. We'll now take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to the only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness, great quality, and great taste. So eat healthy to live longer. Use Arisco tomato paste and products. 100% natural tomato. Better food now. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
The Reclaim Her Global Summit brought together visionary women entrepreneurs to harness collaboration and drive impact. The summit, part of the 16 Days Activism 2025, celebrates women making a difference in their communities and beyond. Sheikh Mohammed Dati reports.
With a focus on the theme, Raising a Generation that Rejects Silence and Embraces Talent, the summit serves as a platform for women to connect, learn, and grow together, exploring the power of women's voices and the impact of collaboration on driving positive change.
And when I eventually found my voice, I saw it as a way to use my pain and trauma as a stepping stone to help other women. It's not for me to stay in that trauma. And that is what led to my organization, Better Bell Foundation, where I provide free education to over 400 children, also daily meals and psychosocial support. And also, it births this summit you are seeing, so that we'll ensure that no woman is silenced. This summit came about to ensure that women speak up, they own their truth, they speak, they tell the truth, they own their truth, and they ensure that they own their story.
The finalists advocated for women to rise, be productive, and voice against reluctance and reliance for survival.
The essence of this summit is for women to understand and own themselves. That as an individual, when you know yourself and you can really present yourself as an individual, if violence is coming to you, you can resist it, because we are all humans before gender comes to play.
It's not about just feminism in itself or gathering women to become disobedient to their husbands. No, we're looking at women that are able to say no to violence and also to make them understand that they have a choice.
The participants' takeaway is about choosing for themselves beyond societal expectations. Every woman has a voice, a story, and a future. Women need to stand to achieve success. In Abuja, Sheikh Mohammed Dati, NTA News.
Nigeria is on track to eliminate trachoma by 2030, with the federal government and site savers reaffirming the commitment to achieving this goal. A recent review meeting in Abuja highlighted the significant progress made, with an 86% reduction in trachoma prevalence, protecting 36 million people from the risk of going blind. The National Coordinator of Neglected Tropical Diseases, Dr. Fatai Oyediran, announced that 116 out of 134 endemic local government areas have stopped mass drug administration, indicating a major milestone in the elimination efforts.
Important for us to develop our harmonized implementation plan.
And having us push Nigeria as far as it is now on the elimination radar for trachoma. As site savers, we're very proud to have been part of this journey from the beginning, from the inception.
So far, from inception to now, we have had a significant reduction in people at risk of blindness, being from 87% to almost 87% reduction.
These successes are attributed to the collaborative efforts of the federal government, site savers, and other partners who have worked tirelessly to implement this safe strategy, compromising surgery, antibiotics, facial cleanliness, and environmental sanitation. The Palestinian embassy in Nigeria hosted children and representatives of an orphanage for a medical outreach and shared dinner organized by the ambassador and his team. A team from Habib Medical Clinic conducted medical examinations for over 100 individuals, identifying only 8 with health concerns. Suleiman Abdulwahab reports that a little boy stood out as he offered a devout message to the ambassador and the people of Palestine.
An emotional highlight occurred when a 7-year-old boy, Melchizedek Taiwo, stood during the gathering and delivered a heartfelt message of solidarity to the ambassador and the people of Palestine.
Your Excellency, thank you for hosting this meaningful lunch in solidarity with the children of Nigeria and the children of Palestine. Your gracious hospitality and compassion and unwavering commitment to the welfare of young people reflect the highest ideals of diplomacy and leadership.
The first event is free medical checkups for the children, and as I said, whoever will be facing problem, God forbid, will be followed up by the medical arrangement. And also the second event is a lunch. We are having a lunch for the orphans.
Ambassador Muhannad Al-Hamouri, who also received the diplomat who came to witness the visit, expressed appreciation to the orphanage for honoring the invitation. They noted the importance of sustaining humanitarian collaboration.
It's a pleasure that the embassy felt our willingness to come in to give free medical services, which I think is because of the expertise we provide.
In Palestine, we have so many orphans also, because we feel what they are feeling now.
The ambassador emphasized that the purpose of the medical outreach was to connect with children, reflecting the shared experiences of many Palestinian children. In Abuja, Suleiman Tabu Abdulwahab, NT News.
This is the latest of the news at 11 on NT News 24. Here is a recap of our top stories. Republic of Benin foils a coup attempt, regains control after seizure of state broadcast. Nigeria's first vice president Shatima in Cote d'Ivoire for swearing in of President-elect Alassane Ouattara for a 4th term. Ooni of Ife installs Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu as Yeye Asiwaju of Ife.
This is NTA News 24.
President Bola Tinubu has congratulated renowned televangelist and founder of Christ Embassy, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, on the occasion of his birthday. In a statement issued by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Nanuga, President Tinubu praised Pastor Oyakhilome for his rare gift of insight and charity. The president highlighted the core message of love in the pastor's ministry and commended his global influence, which has changed the face of ministry in Nigeria and beyond. President Tinubu concluded by wishing the celebrant a happy birthday and strength as he continues his religious and charitable work. Now, the photography and photojournalism short course of the NTA Television College, JOS, has drawn the curtains on the 2025 proficiency short courses of the institution. Eric Dungs reports that the closing ceremony was held at the college boardroom.
courses featured on the schedule of short proficiency courses for the year 2025, most of which border on key aspects of the media profession and specialized education to advance best practices in the media ecosystem. In the last 3 weeks, 10 participants who were drawn from the media and other institutions of government have been exposed to the fundamentals and advanced techniques of professional visual storytelling, which entails sharpening their skills in composition, lighting, editing, ethics, and reportage.
It would have been a surprise to me if this happened to be the first time I come to this place. But I think I was here once, some time ago, in 2012, and I received the same education, and that is what prompted me to come back here again to get more.
I believe this training has prepared you not only to take better photographs, but also to tell stories that inform, educate, and inspire the public.
Rector of the college, Pauline Suleiman, used the forum to applaud the discipline, creativity, and commitment of the participants, adding that she looks forward to seeing them demonstrate the knowledge and skills acquired in order to live up to the expectations of present-day media landscape.
For you to pass through the TV college, please, we want to see it in your work. Because if you go and they say, whose school did you go? They say TV college. And you're like this. You have not projected also well. But I bet you all the people that have passed through the TV college, you can never fault us when it comes to knowledge.
Certificates were later presented to participants as a symbol of their dedication and hard work while the course lasted. In Jos, Eric Dungs, NTA News.
And this concludes the Late of the News at 11 on NTA News 24. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Bemunyi.
For the behind-the-scenes stories and the unforgettable moments.
Sure, we're going down, but only on this escalator. At the Ministry of Interior, service is on the rise, tech-driven, people-focused. No standing still.
Cholera is a serious bacterial infection. People become sick when they eat food or drink water contaminated by the bacteria Vibrio cholerae. The symptoms are severe diarrhea, dehydration, and even death if it is not properly treated. Here is how you can keep yourself and your family safe from cholera. Drink only clean, safe water at all times. Maintain excellent hand hygiene by using water and soap to wash your hands at all times, especially before you eat or after you go to the toilet. And if you don't have access to clean water when you need it, you can use alcohol-based sanitizers. Avoid eating from unhygienic food vendors. Cook your food thoroughly, and of course, wash your fruits and vegetables thoroughly before you eat them. If you or anyone you know becomes sick with diarrhea or vomiting, seek medical help immediately by going to the nearest health facility, because prompt treatment saves lives. Stay informed, stay safe, and protect our communities from cholera.
This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA.
Are you a tech enthusiast? Perhaps you want to know more about the devices and gadgets you use. Tech Mode will bridge that gap. connects great minds while extraying everything about technology as it concerns you.